Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you're doing well. And Sagittarius, if you are new to this channel, my name is Joe and I will be doing a reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Okay, as usual, always keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it always works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I've done for your sign. But Sagittarius, more than anything, do check what other signs you have, any other placements. Mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't just focus on your Sun sign. And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens. It usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. It all depends on your current lifetime. Life path, or journey. Last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very, very much. All right, Sag? All right, Sag, let's get started. Sagittarius, you got the Eight of Cups as the starting energy of your reading, or the heart of the matter, or the current energy that you are dealing with, or will be dealing with soon. And the Eight of Cups, Sagittarius talks about moving on, walking away, leaving something behind. I think you have found out that whatever you're dealing with, wherever you're at, whoever you're dealing with, is just not emotionally fulfilling you anymore, okay? And I think it's just time to move on. I get a sense that you might be emotionally attached to this situation or place or whatever you're dealing with, but it doesn't fulfill you anymore. You see, that's explain that to me, right? Emotionally attached to something that does not emotionally fulfill you anymore. That's human nature right there, okay? And yeah, I think you're meant to walk away. You're meant to leave something behind. And probably just not even explain yourself. I think some of you might have already reached the point where you have just decided to just start moving on. Start walking away. Now, crossing you, challenging you, or blocking you is the Moon card, which is Piscean energy. I think there's a lot of fears. I think maybe the situation where you're at, or you have been dealing with, there's just too many things that are not very clear to you. There might be some type of maybe secrets, or just things that there's no clarity, there's no answers. Might be some type of secrets, fears. But you know, the whole thing here is that you are meant to answer to a divine calling. You know, it's that Moon energy. And there's this wild wolf and a domesticated dog and the card, and you know, both are howling at the moon. And I think the dog, which is you, is learning how to interact with this energy. You know, it's howling at the moon for the very first time in its life, just the way the wild wolf has done for many generations. And well, I think you're meant to do this. You know, you're meant to answer to a higher calling and to leave the fears behind, break away or free yourself from beliefs, dogmas, whatever. Okay? Just let that inner wolf shine and answer to this calling. But Don't let fear get the best of you, okay? There are secrets, there are fears. There's fear of the unknown, of what's not clear, or what you can't see with clarity, okay? Grounding you in your conscious mind, and you are aware of this, is the Six of Cups. Sagittarius, I get two messages this time for you with this card in your conscious mind mostly. I think first of all, you are aware, or you're constantly thinking or desiring about maybe reconnecting with something from your past, or going back to something to help you probably move on. This could be a place, a hobby, maybe even hanging out with some friends, or hanging out with someone who you get along very well with, you know, but it's to go back to some earlier period in your life to try to help you work around this, to balance yourself, you know. There's a lot of emotional it's like trying to enjoy, okay? It's about that childlike curiosity to playfulness, to enjoy life to the fullest, the way a child would, you know, a normal child would, okay? A normal, healthy child would. And I think some of you, the dark side of this card is telling me that I think you have seen that you have outgrown a situation here, and that it's not meant for you to be in it anymore, you know. That's why we have a child that is taller than the other, you know. He has grown quite faster than the other. This happens between you and other people sometimes, if it's a relationship. Not necessarily can happen in a job environment. Sometimes we outgrow environments, you know. If you are dealing with another person, you know, Sagittarius, the last thing you want to do is wait and see if they can catch up with you. I don't think that will happen. It usually doesn't happen. Okay, not everybody grows or sees things the same way you would like them to, or the way you do, right? Sometimes you are the ones that grow, and you are meant to leave other people behind. And this is that farewell, a very innocent goodbye, very emotional, you know. But you know that you have outgrown something, and you're not meant to be here anymore. And it might be time to move on. The only thing that's bugging you is not knowing what's going to happen, or where you're going to be headed to, what's happening maybe. I don't know if it's fear, or if it's just this uncertainty that it's not allowing you to have a clear mind about certain things. Okay? Below you in your subconscious mind, and you are not aware of this, and you should. And well, you should pay more attention to this devil, Capricorn energy. For some of you, you might be Sagittarius Capricorn cuspers, born in the last days of Sagittarius season, almost entering Capricorn season. Okay, not necessarily, but you know, there's some type of healing that you have to go through here. There's some type of inner work, dark inner work. You have to, something about your facing your darkness. But it's also about setting yourself free from something that you are or have been bounded to for quite some time. I think this is what mostly this card is telling me. You know, it's just not working with your shadow self, but or facing your shadow self. I'm sure you do. We always have to do that once in a while. But you have to understand that you are attached to a situation here that is not meant for you anymore. It probably served a purpose at some point, but it's no longer doing that. And it's probably even becoming toxic, unhealthy, okay? You might feel chained, restricted, bounded, maybe even forced or obligated to stay here or to deal with it. No, you shouldn't. Okay, you're meant to set yourself free and to move towards something where you are more divinely meant to be, because the devil is being in an environment where it's not divinely meant for you. It's not the best for you. Okay, the opposite of the devil is the Lover's card, so that would be being in the right environment. Okay, because both have an archangel and a depiction of the masculine and feminine energies, or Adam and Eve, you know. But yeah, you have to understand that the place where you're at is not, it's not the best anymore. Okay? Behind you, recent past, what you are leaving, or should be leaving behind, is the Seven of Pentacles. Recent past, maybe, but no, you're meant to leave this behind. See how he's standing, waiting to see if something happens with these vines? They're just withering, you know. All those pentacles is not the growth of the vines. The pentacles is the energy that you invested into those vines, into that situation. These vines should have grapes in them, like the other pentacle cards do, or most of the pentacle cards do. If you want to check later, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, they all have a lot of grapes in them. And this card is just telling me, you know, that you're just standing there, waiting to see if somebody catches up with you, waiting to see if something or someone sees things the way you do. No, you're meant to leave this behind. You are meant to start packing for a new journey. Okay? It's time for a new beginning. Understand that, you know, sometimes we outgrow situations and there's a purpose, because the situation that we were in, that was the purpose of that situation, to make us grow. If we stay, this is what's going to happen. It's going to become toxic, or it's probably starting to become toxic. You see, this situation was meant for you to change you, to readapt you, to grow. It was part of your karma. It was part of your karmic growth. Okay? But you have to see that it's time to leave it behind. So yeah, don't stay stuck waiting to see if something happens, if a miracle happens, if something changes. No, you're meant to be true to yourself about the situation. Okay? You see, strangely, they're not even the same suits, you know. One is Pentacles and one is Cups, but one is the Seven and one is the Eight. The Seventh is you understanding that nothing good is going to happen anymore. So stepping from 7 to 8 is learning to walk away then from the situation, which you are probably emotionally attached to it, but you have to understand that it's not doing any good for you anymore. There's your Nine of Pentacles right there. You see, she's got all those red grapes on the vines. You see, that's once you understand that the situation that you're in is not going to give you grapes, but once you move away and you put yourself first, things are going to start changing. This is that abundance that starts coming from your own self. This is putting yourself first, making yourself the priority in a situation. This is a beautiful energy for you, Sagittarius. You have to trust. See all that yellow? That's solar plexus energy. That's confidence, self-confidence. She's got that hawk perched on her hand with a glove, you know. Take the hood off that hawk and let it fly. That's your intuition. You have to trust your inner self, your higher voice, your inner voice, okay? And it's time for you to be more, you know how she's got the pentacles? Balanced, you know? Something about balancing your energy now. Time, money, health, whatever. But it's learning to not invest all your energy at once in things from now on. Okay? But more than anything, this is finally seeing who you are, finally recognizing your worth, finally giving yourself the proper credit. Okay? You have to start seeing how independent and self-sufficient you are, and how you can be well on your own. Now, I'm not saying that you should be alone for the rest of your life, but if you're walking away from something, if you're leaving something here, it's going to be important that you do spend some time on your own. so that you can step into this power. Because if not, you're not going to give yourself enough time to heal and to see your value, your worth. And then you're just going to drag the same old crap with you to the next chapter. This is going to help you to purge, to see who you are, and to, well, yeah, to purge and to become detached from things. Okay? This is the energy that's representing you, or how you should see yourself or respond to a situation. Four of Cups. I understand that you are not happy with the results of the situation, but you're not meant to stay here. You're not meant to stay like this. You are meant to take new opportunities. So stop focusing on the negative side of things, on how things have worked out. Stop focusing on how things have turned out or manifested so far. Divine is trying to give you an offer, is telling you that it's time to start something new. Emotionally, something that makes you happy. And get yourself out of this. Get yourself out of this energy, okay? Very discontent, not happy with the results, okay? But no, you don't have to stay like this all the time. All you have to do is just move on and go after something more emotionally fulfilling, okay? So that cup that's trying to come in right there, out of the blue. Maybe you're the one who has to manifest it one way or the other, but you just have to walk away for now. And the energy that's surrounding you, influencing you, or inspiring you is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. That's just exactly reinforcing what I'm saying. Okay, around you there's this energy of you having to move on. All the yellow, again, confidence, trust, belief that you are meant to move forward. Trust yourself. You are behind the steering wheel. You are in the driver's seat. All you have to do is give the order, and these two Sphinx creatures will rise and start moving forward. And don't look back. Don't look back. Just trust. Okay? Understand that you have already learned the lesson, or you had to go through some type of karmic lesson or depth here, and it's finished, and now it's time for you to go to your next chapter. And that's the great thing about this. In your hopes and fears, you got the Queen of Wands. This is your energy. That's fire, divine feminine fire energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. I think this is about trusting, you know. The Queen of Wands, what does she do? She just sits pretty, and she believes in magic. She allows things to happen for her. That black cat is her cat. That cat's name is Mystery. She embraces, she loves mystery. Okay? That black cat does not mean bad luck to her. For the Queen of Wands, there's no such thing as bad luck. Okay? Sagittarius, you are meant to believe and trust. You're having trouble doing that. Don't let anything make you angry, bitter, resentful. Don't hold on to grudges. Okay? No, you have to be like the Queen of Wands in the upright position. You have to trust. She's got all that yellow on her again. It's all that confidence. Okay? There's no such thing as bad luck. Whatever you've been through, it was just part of your lesson. Now embrace the mystery. Trust. Okay? And understand that everything's going to be okay, but you have to believe. Sit pretty and let things flow for you. Now, when I say sit pretty, it doesn't mean to sit in your ass and don't do anything. No. When I say sit pretty, is go after your desires, but trust, believe. Sit and do your magic the way you're meant to. So that stability, your outcome or the advice is, they're telling you that everything's going to be okay. You can reach this point where you're meant to reach this point of stability, self-sufficiency. I think some of you are going to even achieve some type of generational well-being or wealth or whatever, even your health, to a point where you're going to reach an age where you're going to have a quality of life, you know, or quality of health, surrounded by individuals that are truly loyal to you. But it's finally reaching that Ten of Pentacles energy where, yeah, because once you finally understood who you are, you saw your independence, you put yourself first, you made yourself a priority, then boom, that's what you're meant to get to. Okay, now it's not going to be it's a long journey. It's always a long journey, but it's always great to reach this level and then look back and say, I did it. That was one hell of a chapter in my life. You're meant to have this stability. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, 8 of Pentacles. You know, it's putting that hard work. Yeah, it's like they're telling you that you've been putting a lot of hard work in yourself. You know, you deserve more now. Okay, you're not meant to stay stuck in this 7 of Pentacles energy. No, you have to keep putting the work. You have to keep moving. This is a card of self-mastery, but undoubtedly it will get you from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles, and from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but you won't if you're still just standing stuck waiting for something to happen. That's when you sit pretty in a lazy way. You don't go after your desires. No, you're meant to move. Okay, but keep something about your quality of work and human kindness, your human quality. That's what it is. Keep working with it. Keep being who you are. Keep putting this hard work on yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? But you're meant to move and leave behind what's not serving you here anymore. Because then it's going to get a little harder for you to get there. Go after your passions. Go after your desires. That's that Ace of Wands. Okay? It's time for a new beginning. It's time for a new chapter. But you have to trust and just go after that new beginning. And then we've got the 10 of Wands, which is, you see, that's the beginning, that's the ending. Understand that 10s are endings. And that 10 is finally releasing what you are meant to release here. So you can finally start seeing the path clearly where you're meant to be, where you're meant to head towards to. Okay? It's a perfect roadmap. It's just up to you if you want to follow it or not. Okay? Remember, I'm just a messenger. You decide what you want, after all. Okay? Always free choice. And I can't judge you, criticize you, question you. That is not my job. My job is just to show you that usually things in life are about learning how to release so that you can keep moving forward. Okay? Sorry about that. Sagittarius, we're gonna get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck, just to see what else comes out, or just in case I might be missing something. You never know. And then we'll close your reading with the Dream Decoder Oracle deck. Okay. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding the reading or situation? Something else they need to know. What would it be, please? What other messages do you have for Sagittarius, please? What other messages do you have? Wow. Anything else? Thank you. That's it. I only got 2 cards. Sag, I'm not going to force it. Okay? I think the reading is very clear. Stop juggling. Below the deck is 2 of Pentacles. Okay? It's just being trapped in a routine, in a cycle, waiting for something. Stop juggling. Okay? It's time to get yourself out of this cycle. Okay? Now, I want to leave the wow for last. I got the 10 of Wands again, which is understand that you have to release something, okay? So you can start moving down your path. That's just confirmation that what I said, you know, life is about learning to let go of things so you can start a new beginning. You have that Ace of Wands, which is that new beginning, okay? And, well, there's your World card. That's the last of the major arcana. This card is telling you that it's the end of a cycle here. It's time for a new beginning. But it's up to you. If you want to stay stuck waiting, it's free choice, you know. Maybe something might happen. It might not be the best for you, but if you want to just sit and wait and see if things will change or improve, like I said, it's free choice. But I think, because I've got the Chariot in your surrounding energy, I think you're feeling this. I think you know that you have to move forward. Very, very strong energy that's starting to pull you out of this. But you still have that little doubt, security in the back of your mind. You know, it's like, what if? Maybe I can wait a little longer and see what happens, you know? This card is telling you that it's time for an ending and to have a new beginning, a new cycle. You're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, that was a great chapter in my life. It wasn't easy, but it was great. Okay? Sagittarius, let's close your reading with the Dream Decoder Oracle deck. Just going to shuffle it once because it is stiff as hell. Remember that whatever message or dream meaning that comes out of this deck, whether you've had this dream or not, doesn't matter. Just take the message as additional advice that might help you later down your journey. Okay? And remember that it may or may not be related or correlated with the reading in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to. Okay? Like I said, just take it as additional advice. Okay, give me a second. I have to feel it. I love this card, especially when she comes out with this one, because they look alike. And it's pretty much the same meaning. I mean, really, they look alike, don't they? Yellow dress, all that solar plexus energy. So this dream meaning is actor or celebrity. So when a celebrity or actor or even a historical figure appears in a dream, the significance may lie in what they are famous for, their personality or behavior, or the way they project themselves to others. The person may represent some aspect of yourself you need to acknowledge or integrate, or a quality you seek to emulate. Consider what the person represents to you. If they are an actor, perhaps it's a role they played that speaks to you. If you dream you are a celebrity or are intimate with someone who is famous, this may indicate your desire for greater attention and or success. If you appear in a TV show or movie in a dream, perhaps you feel you are playing a part in waking life. Appearing as a star may be a warning against self-importance. Conversely, being a supporting actor may mean you should put yourself center stage more. It's about putting yourself first, making yourself a priority, right? Leaving things behind and start focusing on your growth. Sagittarius, This is the best I can do for you. I hope that message resonated for you, but more than anything, I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do like it and enjoy it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Sag, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye.